As you could see, the Eiffel Tower is still standing. It's one of the most famous monuments in the world. It's a symbol of Paris. But today, I'm not going to focus on the Eiffel Tower itself. I'm going to tell you about how the area surrounding the Eiffel Tower has evolved. So follow me, I will show you around and tell you a few anecdotes. Here you can see the Champ de Mars, the Mars fields. It's a place where the French military used to do some military training, and obviously it's in front of the military school, École Militaire. There is a statue of Marshal Joffre, who is known to have halted the German advance on Paris in 1914 at the Battle of Marne. Baignade interdite, swimming prohibited, obviously. And in 1794 on the Champ de Mars, there was even the Festival of the Supreme Being, which was a very peculiar event. During that festival, Robespierre attempted to create a new civic religion to replace Christianity. So now I'm gonna walk towards the Eiffel Tower. Today it seems to be not too filthy, so we're quite lucky, at least for now. The Eiffel Tower was not very popular at the beginning. For example, the writer Huysmans said that it looks like a suppository riddled with holes, so not everybody liked it. At the turn of the 20th century, Eugène Ducrotay and Gustave Ferrier used the Eiffel Tower to conduct wireless telegraphic experiments, and it is proved that the Eiffel Tower could be used as a communication platform. When the 20-year permit of the Eiffel Tower was about to expire, these experiments convinced the authorities that the Eiffel Tower had overuse and that it could be used for scientific and military purposes. And so those wireless experiments played a role in conserving the Eiffel Tower for longer. So here on the side of the Champ de Mars you have this very strange monument. It's the monument of la Déclaration des droits de l'homme. It was built for the bicentennial of the Declaration of 1789. There are many inscriptions on the pylons, so many, with a lot of iconography. It's full of symbolism. Yeah, this monument would deserve a video in itself. You can let me know in the comments if you would be interested about it. So here it's written Stop Aura, because there are many rats around. It used to be a place of Parisian social life, but now there are not many locals anymore here. Paul Morand was a great French writer. He lived in the building just on my right, so the Eiffel Tower is barely 100 meters away. Some of his works were translated by Ezra Pound, a great American poet. It's a bit messy here, with all the bikes that are thrown around. So here I'm just near the Eiffel Tower. So normally here there are many street vendors. So there is one on my left here, for example. A military presence also. In 1889, the Au Printemps department store bought some scrap metal that were left on the construction site, and they used those scrap metals to create miniature Eiffel Tower. So the idea of miniature Eiffel Tower comes from the Au Printemps department store that used this scrap metal that were left on the construction site to make this miniature Eiffel Tower. Obviously nowadays it's a different story. So here now there are bulletproof barriers. Before we could walk below the Eiffel Tower freely, like 15 years, 20 years ago. And here you see at the entry there is high security. So yeah, it's not very fancy. They even wait just in front of the exit. Obviously around here there are many tourists, and people often like to blame the tourists for the change of the surrounding area around the Eiffel Tower. The tourists obviously are not the problem. Actually it's quite nice to have tourists from Germany, America. Most of the time people who blame tourists for the change around the area are people who do not dare to name the real issue. There is quite a mismatch between this world-class monument and what surrounds it. So here you have those small pylons along the roads, just near the Eiffel Tower here. And it's obviously to prevent a vehicle from driving on the crowd. So now I'm arriving near the Pont Yena, seen in front of me here, Yena Bridge. And so it was built in 1814 after the victory of Napoleon's army in Jena in Germany. Above the hill, however, there is the Trocadero hill with the Palais Chaillot. And here you can see concrete blocks that are made here, that were placed here. So now I'm walking up the Trocadero hill. This is where the famous Austrian painter took a picture. So now it's crowded, so crowded now. Street vendors here also. So right now I'm on Trocadero Hill, Trocadero Place. So Place de Trocadero. So this place was named after a French victory in Spain in 1823. And here you have another place with the statue of Marshal Foch in the middle. So just across the Trocadero Hill there is this First World War memorial. You can see here the war memorial from the First World War. I don't know what the soldiers would think if they were still alive today about the state of France and Paris. The same can be said for English soldiers, German soldiers and British soldiers that fought these wars across the West. I don't think this war was worth it. It was very destructive for Europe. Let me know in the comments what you think about Paris overall, if you came here with the Eiffel Tower, the area surrounding it, and so on. So like the video and subscribe. Soon I will be, like in 2 weeks, I will go to South Africa. So I will make more videos over there. So again, thank you for watching and see you.